Are you a food lover who's thinking of traveling to Solvang, the Danish capital of America? Have you been wondering if the food there is really worth it, or if it's just a tourist trap with mediocre offerings? I'll be answering that question by reviewing many of the different eats and restaurants in Solvang. And you'll want to be sure to stay till the end to find out about Solvang's signature dish and how it actually tastes. I'm Allison. Welcome to Simple Fantastic Kitchen on the Road. We'll start our Solvang food journey at the Copenhagen Sausage Garden. After looking at the menu, I knew there was only one option for me, the sausage sampler. I got to choose 4 sausages. They had everything from very spicy to mild. I opted for 4 mild choices, including the Danish sausage called Pølse. Additionally, I opted for 1 hoagie bun and a side order of French fries. And although I didn't partake on this day, I noted their large and interesting beer menu. I picked out a table in the covered outdoor beer garden and the food arrived. First, I tried the kielbasa. It was very traditional with mild spices and it was delicious. Next up was the bratwurst. Very traditional, very flavorful, absolutely delicious. Then I tried the chicken apple sage sausage. Again, very traditional with mild spices and very delicious. Next, I tried the fries. They had clearly been made fresh on site. Very crispy, not greasy, and they were wonderful. And finally, I tried the Pølse, which is a traditional Danish street food that literally translates into red sausage. It's a bright red boiled pork sausage and is beloved in Denmark, carried by many street vendors. In a way, it's a lot like a Danish hot dog. And by the way, it is delicious. This sausage is really meant to be eaten with many toppings in a bun, much like a hot dog. So I had to try the Pølse as it was intended, stuffed into a hoagie with all the fixins. So I went over to the condiment bar to check out my options. They had so many choices, all kinds of fixins. I added Dijon mustard, sauerkraut, onions, and relish to the hoagie. It was so good.
Yes, please. This is awesome.
What a delicious meal. Now, you might be wondering, where exactly is Solvang and what is its history? In a nutshell, Solvang is located in the Santa Ynez Valley in California's central coast. It's halfway between Santa Maria and Santa Barbara, taking about 45 minutes travel time from either direction. It's an ideal spot for a day or weekend trip to those who live close enough, and a destination spot for those living farther away. It's also only 20 minutes from the ocean, near many beautiful state parks and beaches. It was founded by Danish immigrants in 1911, who purchased the land to create a settlement to preserve their culture. They named it Solvang, which translates to sunny field. The town grew into a thriving community and popular tourist destination after a 1947 Saturday Evening Post article highlighted its unique cultural charm. It is called the Danish Capital of America because of its sincere Danish roots, from its architecture, windmills, traditional Danish festivals, and of course, its Danish cuisine. And speaking of Danish food, we headed to Paula's Pancake House, where I just had to try their Danish pancakes. The restaurant was so charming. Then the food arrived. I ordered the Danish pancake combination that came with 2 eggs and bacon. I chose to add fresh strawberries to the top of the pancake as well. The Danish pancakes were so delicious. Thin, light, fluffy, perfection. And the thick-cut bacon was wonderful too, as were my scrambled eggs. Pro tip for this restaurant, get there early. We went first thing just after they opened, and we were easily able to get a table. But after we finished our meal, a line had already formed. So try to get there early so you don't have to wait. We have so many more fun sights and foods to show you. But before we do, go ahead and give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Next up, we walked a little bit to make room for the next meal. There were so many wonderful shops and bakeries with so many colorful window displays. Solvang is a very walkable small town. I walked everywhere, but because it is not that large and I was constantly stopping for attractions, I didn't feel like I'd exercised that much at the end of the day, even though I topped 10,000 steps almost every day I was there, which is a good thing because now I was ready for another meal. Up next, the Belgian Cafe. The Belgian Cafe is known for its crepes and its light, fluffy, authentic Belgian waffles. I knew I was going to order one of those, but I also had to try something Danish. I opted for Medisterpølse, which is a Danish pork sausage that is savory and slightly sweet. Then I perused the Belgian waffle options. There were so many, all with fun names and interesting toppings. As an American, I had to try the Stars and Stripes waffle. I was not disappointed. That was an awesome meal. Now I really wanted to explore Solvang. We found out that right in town, they have an outdoor theater under the stars called Solvang Festival Theater. They have professional live theater from June to September and events and concerts year-round, from bands to stand-up comedians. Pretty cool. Then we found ourselves at Brød and Kage Bakery, which translates to bread and cake bakery. And this bakery had adorable window displays. Inside the store, they had many delicious options. Our mouths were watering, but our stomachs couldn't manage it yet. We would have to walk a little bit more before there'd be room to eat anything else. We did walk a lot, and we spotted a Solvang trolley tour, which looked like so much fun. We did a little more window shopping, enjoying perusing more bakeries along the way. There's Birkholm's Bakery, which has delicious offerings inside and a fun mural outside, depicting all of Denmark's many rulers. Then there's Olsen's Danish Village Bakery, which is owned by third-generation Danish master bakers, the Olsens. I was informed that all their flour is imported, mostly from Denmark, and the recipes are as authentic as they come. They have everything, including Danish butter cookies, and of course, Danish pastries. We ordered the apricot Danish, and it was so good, we forgot to film it. They are such an established bakery, they even do online shipping of certain products. Olsen's was truly wonderful. Then, right in town, they also have a beautiful historic mission called Mission Santa Ines, which was founded in 1804. It was one of the original 21 missions established by Franciscans along the Pacific coast. It has a gorgeous rose garden on the grounds. We even heard the mission bells chime while we were there. It was very special. Even after we left the mission, we spotted more beautiful roses around town. Then it was time for dinner. We thought it would be a good idea to check out a local diner just to sample some non-Scandinavian fare. We landed on Chomp, an adorable local diner that uses local providers for the freshest locally sourced food. The decor couldn't have been more fun. They even have a mascot of sorts, a dinosaur called the Chomposaurus. He even has a burger named after him. We tried their pulled pork nachos, which layered in chipotle sauce, beans, avocados, and cheddar cheese. The nachos were delicious and had a little kick to them, which was awesome. Then we tried their onion rings. They were yummy and clearly made fresh. It was a wonderful meal, especially if you're in the mood for some great diner food while you're in the heart of America's Denmark. Right outside of Chomp is the Little Mermaid statue. It's a replica of the original sculpture, which is displayed on a rock by the waterside in Copenhagen, Denmark. It's a bronze statue by Edvard Eriksson depicting the Little Mermaid becoming human. And by the way, I was lucky enough to travel to Copenhagen in my 20s for work, and I saw the original Little Mermaid statue in person. In my downtime while in Copenhagen, I also went to a historic amusement park called Tivoli Gardens. There I am with my coworkers, proudly displaying my park admission wristband after surviving the 207-foot turbo drop called the Golden Tower. What wonderful memories, and what a fantastic day. But I was really looking forward to trying Solvang's signature dish the next morning. We got up bright and early to head over to Solvang Restaurant. It was so cute inside. I had another Medisterpølse with my egg breakfast and coffee. It was wonderful. And afterwards, I ordered Solvang's signature dish, Aebleskiver. It's a spherical Danish pancake cooked in a special pan, producing a light and fluffy pastry. They topped it with powdered sugar and a special raspberry jam. I could not wait to try this.
Absolutely delicious. Reminiscent of a beignet, but a little bit more of a waffle flavor. So good. Absolutely delicious. I'm getting a bite that's got a lot of raspberry on it. The raspberry jam is so fresh. This is awesome.
That was so good. And if you feel like making Aebleskiver at home, I've left a recipe in the description below, as well as a link to the special pan needed to make it, in case you want to explore them. So what do I really think of Solvang and its cuisine? Is it just a tourist trap? And do I recommend going there, especially if you're a food lover? The answer is I absolutely recommend it. Is there a kitschy factor to Solvang? In places, yes. And I have to tell you, I don't mind a little kitsch. In fact, I usually welcome it. But I was honestly so charmed by this small town, and there is nothing kitschy about how good the food is. Everything I ate was honestly delicious and the real deal. There is a pride in the food of Solvang, a cleanness and an authenticity to the dishes, and a desire to either import real Danish ingredients or use locally sourced products that would therefore be the freshest available. Everywhere I went, everyone felt proud to be serving this delectable food. From the sausages to the pastries, it was a 10 out of 10 experience for me. And there is so much more to do in the area that I didn't even get into, from the wineries and wine tasting to local museums and a nearby ostrich farm called Ostrich Land, with so much to do and such amazing food. Solvang is now on my list of must-see places in California. I really hope you get to visit here sometime soon. Now you've got to tell me what dishes from this video you would most like to try. Leave me a comment and let me know. If you want to see our recipes, kitchen product reviews, cooking how-tos, and more videos just like this, subscribe to Simple Fantastic Kitchen. See you on the next one.